Before we start construction, we'll do a BIM model first. Before we made this model, we'll start by importing the structural model, then go to the difference between the composite site and the structural model. Try to reflect the situation in the field on the model. And then put the CAD first floor, second floor plan, 3-level plan. What about the 4th floor plan and all the other floor plans? We all import into Rhino. We'll also import the elevations. What happens after you've imported these clips? What about the material we're working with? We'll go ahead and get this accurately modeled. What about modeling? It's like a construction simulation. What about this time? We'll be able to find out what's wrong with the CAD drawings. And then we'll work on the actual conditions of the site. What about the actual size? What about CAD drawings that need to be modified? Modify it first. Improve the model. What about when it's done? We use the Grasshopper parameter box form. Then size all the panels. What about the processing data? Just make sure there are no errors in the model. All bills of lading, all the data is error-free. So I'm going to show you part of the extraction process. Let's say I demonstrate this part, because this part, some of it is curved. And then there are some that are straight up. So, let's go straight to the Grasshopper. We can send it. Then flatten it out on top of the dot. And then, what about this long form? Can be adjusted wider and narrower. And what about the data? It's all adjustable. And then, it's flattened. We can give it a number. And then this is the size of the number. We can all make an adjustment. And what about the amortized data? We can do this in a table. What about this form? We can eventually save it in CAD and print it out. How about this for surface lifting? It is very helpful. For example, these 3 surfaces. It then exists in 2 arch heights. I'll make it arch high and spin long. Interjection of surprise. It's all extracted. And then its area. And the lengths of its 4 sides are out. What about its straight face? It's got a 0 arch height and all that. And then, and each one, there will be a separate number. For example, above this, it's numbered here. I'll let it show. Of an unmarried couple, be close. Let's see what it shows for its number. I started with this. 010203. 0405. And then all the way up here. That's all I grabbed. What about all the others? As long as I select all of it to grab, it will also be numbered like this. Number each and every one of them. And what about these keels? Same thing. It will each be numbered. So there's a number. What about having the data you want? What about all the down orders? It's all going to be accurate. Includes all the numbers of the keel. There are also length sheets that are shown. What about the way we do it? What about before construction? We then solved some of the problems that needed to be solved in the field. Also, the material can be accurately discharged. We'll shorten the construction period.